All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Traitor Trent. Now, before you start caps locking me to death, if you are new to my channel, Traitor Trent, it's just a bit of sarcasm, a bit like tongue-in-cheek, a bit provocative, you know what I mean, to upset people like you, right? The reality is Traitor Trent's just a funny name for the series. And basically, in this series, we watch what the media are saying about Trent, and for the adults, the grown-ups that are interested, I can tell you what they're saying, basically, whether it's positive or negative. There's no malice here whatsoever. So it's been a while since Trent's been mentioned, really, in the Spanish media. And this article was yesterday, I think. I was down in Tenerife yesterday. Didn't get a chance to go over it with you. Now, what I'm going to do is, for those of you that can't be asked to listen to the entire article or whatever, I'm going to give you a summary of what it says. And for those of you that want to listen to the full article, I will go over that with you. Now, it was published in Marca, which is obviously a pro-Real Madrid newspaper. They've been very critical of Trent since he went to Madrid. Here and there, they've said some nice things about him. I would probably say 80% of the reporting about Trent from Madrid, from Marca and AS, has been quite negative and unfair at times, I think. But every now and then they keep throwing in this little, nice little bit, right? So anyway, I'll tell you what it says. Remember, before you start caps locking me to death, I didn't write this, okay? Summary. Real Madrid's win over Elche exposed a team with no clear plan, relying almost entirely on Trent Alexander-Arnold to salvage the night. His return to the starting 11 didn't fix Madrid's overall problems, but his set-piece quality, as Rafa Benitez would say, quality, for sure, that's where I am, was the only reliable source of danger. Think about that. That's Trent Alexander-Arnold, a defender in the mighty Real Madrid team, being the only reliable source of danger. Both goals came from his deliveries, and he produced the most accurate crosses in a single La Liga match this season. The article highlights Trent's elite ability on the ball, switches of play, crosses, dead ball mastery, and how he has effectively taken full control of Madrid's set pieces, right? And basically becoming their primary taker of them. But it also stresses his defensive weaknesses, including poor duels, vulnerability in behind. There's a joke in there, something to do with Bellingham, but I'm not going to go with it. And 25 ball losses, the highest for a Madrid outfield player since April 2025. In short, brilliant on the ball, shaky without it. A match that showed exactly why Madrid bought him and why he remains a risky but indispensable part of Xabi Alonso's system. In other words, what we could have told him, before he even fucking went there, right? So very good offensively, maybe not the best defensively. Although, I think you might not admit this, some of you, but I think we might be missing him a bit this season. What do you think? So, if you want to switch off, you can, because that's basically what the article is about. But I'm going to read it to you in the way that the journalist intended it to be read to you. So, it was headlined, Trent, Desperate Solution. Real Madrid drifted without direction, waiting for the Englishman's wand to solve all their problems. And this was written by a journalist called Joel Del Rio. Okay, Joel Del Rio? Joel Del Rio. Yeah, Joel Del Rio. It's an interesting name. On certain nights, Real Madrid play with the feeling that everything depends on a single detail. A strike, a precise delivery, a play that changes the match. Against Elche, that detail had a first name and a surname. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I thought he was just referred to as Trent these days. Brand Trent, of course. The footballer the team clung to when the collective plan stopped offering answers. His return to the starting 11 didn't transform the team's overall image, but it did provide the only reliable path towards goal. The Englishman once again showed his impact as a specialist set-piece taker. He is a hybrid when it comes to dead ball situations. He masters the in-swinging corner, the wide free kick, the driven cross, and the deep delivery from advanced areas. Both of Real Madrid's goals were born from his boots. The first in the 77th minute after a corner taken by him and flicked on by Bellingham before Huijsen finished it off. The second also came from a set play, an action that originated from another impeccable delivery. In a match with few arguments, his precision was the defining factor. Trent's influence in these situations is now structural, not circumstantial, after he stole the set-piece protagonism from Arda Güler. He took absolutely everything. Every dead ball went through his right foot, a responsibility he has embraced after regaining rhythm in a mini pre-season at Valdebebas, which is Real Madrid HQ, during the last international break. His dominance was reflected in a clear statistic. He leads this season's record for the most accurate crosses in a single La Liga match, with 7 successful deliveries against Elche. To that, he added his usual repertoire, powerful and precise switches of play, wide crosses from almost any height on the pitch, and a variety of strikes that allow the team to generate shooting situations even without sustained attacking play. Madrid's playbook, which began the season directed by Güler, now has the Englishman as its absolute reference point. He points, he executes, he orders. Now, if you don't like the rat, right, we'll get into that bit, all right? So that's all the praise and everything so far. Next bit, right, his Achilles heel. However, his performance also left clear deficiencies. Defensively, he struggled again. On the 0-1, he was caught with a run in behind and in general he showed a very vulnerable version of himself. He also registered 25 ball losses, a number no Madrid outfield player had reached since Vini against Athletic in April 2025. His performance in ground duels was also very poor. He won only 2 out of the 7 he contested, a 29% success rate that highlights the need for improvement. Even so, his ability to generate danger from deep areas remains extraordinary. With 64 assists since his debut with Liverpool, no defender in the 5 major leagues has provided more assists than him since the 2016-17 season. That is what Xabi Alonso's Madrid are looking for. Even with ups and downs in his defensive performance, his offensive impact keeps him as an indispensable resource. So what do you think about that? Look, I think it was more praise than criticism, but whatever way you look at it, right, it's what we know of Trent, isn't it? Like, we know that he was very good offensively. We know that he liked, a good, set piece or whatever. But defensively, often, running back like, oh, I hope no one's noticed I'm nowhere to be fucking seen kind of thing. So, it was an interesting article. I found it interesting. I thought, I don't know, like, to hear the Madrid-based media saying that he was, like, almost the answer to everything and the play that he looked at, that's quite a big deal for him. And it's a big deal for him as an Englishman because you'll have seen, if you follow this series, you'll have seen that since he went there, there's been a lot of the little, the Englishmen. Do you know what I mean? We know that, don't we, right? So, I think he's expected to be in action this evening as well. I didn't see the game against Elche. I don't know if you did. A few people did message me about it. I was away. I did take my dongle with me, but I couldn't get it in the back of the telly because I needed one of them little bits that hangs down. So I couldn't watch any football when I was there, really. I did see the Liverpool game, went out to watch that. Anyway, so that's it. All I'm doing is telling you what the Madrid-based media is saying. All right? I'll leave it with you. What do you think? Do you think, right, fuck Real Madrid, we're not interested in them, right? Do you think we're missing him? Can you admit that, right? If you're one of the people that thinks he is a rat bastard, right? Oh, Remy just looked at me. My dog just got up there and looked at me to say, "Oh, I've got Trent. Do you like him?" If you're one of them people that think he is a rat, right? Can you say, don't like what he did, but I think we miss him a bit? Or do you think it makes no fucking difference whatsoever? I'd really like to know that. That's a good question to end this on. Now, If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up the video. If you're one of them butthurt people, I can't be... Guys, check the comments on these fucking videos. Honestly, they're always new people. They're always new people. And they're always people who get offended about something that's nothing to do with them. Do you know what I mean? You know the type, don't you guys? You know where I'm going with that. So, if you're one of them, you'll have to thumbs the video down. You see, my hair needs cutting. It's not getting done till Saturday. You'll have to put up with it. All right. So, thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs down if you do. I don't give a fuck. I would love to hear a comment from you, though. As long as it... I can't believe a fully grown man's calling him Trent. Get over it. Do I look concerned about Trent? Fucking Trent. What's he called? Benedict Arnold. Is that right? It's been that long since we talked about him. I've just had a shave. Look, anyway, drop me a comment. Say what you want. If it's shit, you'll only get one go at it. There's a love out in the video if you want to support my channel. It's called a Super Thanks. Well, I'm super and I deserve a thanks. And in the video description, there's 3 links. You can support me that way if you want as well. Alternatively, the Revolut one is my beer kitty for a Saturday. It's fast approaching Saturday, I'll have you know. Yeah, just saying. God loves a grifter, a trier. God loves a trier. All right, I'll be back in a bit. I'll leave it with you.